So welcome back, guys. Our next office renovation video, we're gonna be showing you how we did a small DIY mailbox.
Yep, I'm gonna start listing the materials that you need on the screen below, so stay tuned.
Yep, let's see what we got.
Alright guys, so the most important thing for this project is gonna be to get a basket. We decided to go something that looks like a chicken, farm kind of basket thing going on.
Yeah, we found it at Walmart, like in the shower section.
Yeah, so whatever works for you, feel free to use it. After that, basically, this basket is going to determine most of your projects. So for us, we took the longest width of the basket, and we started to put where it's going to be centered off. After that, we just made the line longer to cut the backboard. That's going to be basically where our basket's going to fit and make the frame for it. Alright, so as you can see here, just taking the length, which is about 2 feet long, and we tried to measure the border of it. Basically, it's a 1 by 3 inches piece of lumber, and we're just gonna cut it to size to make the frame for the mailbox. Next thing you want to do is clamp the frame to the backboard. I was gonna use wood glue, but decided that maybe just a couple of nails through it, it's gonna do the trick. It's gonna be a lot faster, and it's gonna hold off better in my opinion. So yeah, we just did that for one side, and then we're gonna do that for the other side as well. Alright, so once you got all that on the sides done, the next thing to do is the top and bottom. So just measure in between. For me, it was about 10.5 inches. So I just measured on the top, middle, and bottom to make sure that there wasn't any different sizes or different widths. Simply because this was a piece of scrap that we got, and just start marking it and get into cutting. Alright, so the top is actually going to be part of the frame. The other two pieces are just going to be accents that are going to go in the middle and at the bottom of this mailbox. It's going to have an open end on the bottom of the frame, simply because maybe at some point you want to put keychains or you want to put your wallet or something. So we just want to leave it a bit free for in case you want to put anything in the bottom. Alright, once you get your cuts, just throw in some wood glue into it and start putting things where they belong. So I'm going to start with the bottom, and then I'm going to work my way up. Make sure the basket still fits nicely, and then I'm going to put some wood glue on the top of the frame. Now for the top, I'm just going to clamp it down to make sure it secures and grabs pretty nicely. For the other two pieces, since they're sitting, I'm just gonna put the weight on the left side and the paint or kind of paint on the right side, and just put them on top and leave them there for a couple of hours. After this, next thing we do is start staining. So as we said, these are just dividers. They have no purpose but design. So we want these to stand out. We're gonna stain it with a pretty dark color. I think it's called like espresso or something like that for this stain. So just put as much as you need, and then after that we're gonna start staining the frame. The frame is gonna be kind of a dull color, so we went with just a gray stain, and it just looks a bit rustic. It's not too shiny, not too much of attention. It's just looks better than a clear piece of lumber.
Yeah, what we did realize is that maybe next time it'd be best to stain it before you actually nail it, and that way it just looks cleaner.
Yeah, that's something that we discovered from our recent projects. Normally we start to cutting, measuring, and all these other stuff, putting it together. And then at the end we want to stain it, and it just gets really difficult getting to those edges and those corners. So, you know, rookie jobs, but we'll get better at it now that we know. So once we are done with all our stains, you want to, you know, paint the background white. Probably won't see this much once you have mail and whatnot, but it's gonna allow us to write on it or put whatever to stand out more, and it's just gonna, you know, make things in the background look a lot more settled. So after painting and letting it dry for a couple of hours, we decided to put a little ribbon on the basket. So just a little checkboard kind of ribbon going on around it. And meanwhile, Bianca started to actually write down, you know, the mail kind of label on it. And you know, fonts can differ when it comes to farmhouse, but I think this was a pretty good font that she went with. How difficult was that?
You know, it has to do with the brush. I'm trying to get a thin brush that allows me to make smooth streaks. Because with other brushes, you can still see like the little colors of the brush. This one.
Right when we were done with our stains and design and everything, we decided to add a little screws in the back with some rope, and that's just gonna allow us, you know, to hang it. We don't want to really drill into it for the wall, so we're just gonna do it on the back and make it look more fancy. Put some some hot glue on it, and you know, just to make sure that things don't go anywhere. And that's pretty much it. Take your measurements and start putting it on the wall.
Okay guys, so this is our final product and we are both very pleased with it. If you want to try this, go ahead and let us know how your final product was.
Yep, it was a fun project, not many tools and very simple to do. So if you want to add some personality to your house, this is a very fun way to do it.
And very cheap.
Yes, and effective. We had all our mail scrambled around the kitchen table and our desk and everything. Now we just come straight and put it here. So it's a good organizer.
Yeah. So make sure to give us a like if you liked our video. Subscribe, share with a friend.
Yes.
Leave comments. Follow us on Instagram.
At Maroon Productions, Maroon_Productions_official.
Yep. So
right. See you guys.
Bye.